Okay, so virtual communities are a difficult subject because it's hard to put a concrete definition together of what everyone would consider a community. Because this definition is so subjective, one can't say for sure what is and what isn't a community. For my example of a virtual community, I'm going to look at Facebook.com and my experience with it. First of all, Facebook is purely a vessel in which virtual communities are able to form. If one wants to create or participate in a community, he or she can use Facebook to find or create said community. The community part comes from those who seek it. A community atmosphere does not just come to those who try to find it. A person has to work for that community feel. For example, the Georgia Tech class of 2013 group that formed before this school year became what felt like a community to me. I knew I could rely on the people who are involved with that group for answers to my college questions, and I checked the group regularly for answers and information. Because of those things, that group was a community to me. But for others, who only joined the group and didn't take advantage of the information that could be extracted from it, and for those who never actively participated in the group, it was not a community at all. It was merely a click of join group and nothing more. This is what I mean when I say community comes to those who seek it. Because some may have the argument that this group was only so communal because it was an extension of a real-life community. But in reality, the class of 2013 at Georgia Tech is made up of students from all over the world, and we are brought together by a common interest and goal. Just like so many of the other forums and interest groups online. Just because we are now all living in the same place doesn't mean that the virtual community is rendered invalid. We all formed a virtual community before we formed the real-life community of the freshman class at Tech. So while Facebook itself is not a virtual community, it creates a place for people to form communities if they wish. And as I said before, online communities can be created and joined by anyone who has the will and desire to do so. I've included an example below of the help and advice that Georgia Tech's class of 2013 group provided to the members. This just shows how valuable the community was to those who took advantage of it.